Hi, these are the top 7 REITs to take a look at and see if you'd like to invest in them. And you're like, what is an REIT? It's not the song, but RESBCT. What you mean to me? Okay, I'm not a singer. So they're real estate investment trusts, REIT. So that makes sense. So if you're looking to invest in real estate, that might be something you want to take a look at. And, the biggest reason that people love it is obviously the wealthy people always make their money from real estate, but they invest it because of the dividends. By law, REITs must pay out at least 90% of their net earnings as dividends. So this is a great reason why people like to look at REITs. It's the real estate sector, and the law requires them to pay your dividends. So that's really great news. So I'm gonna kind of recap a couple, and then I'll break them down a little bit more to tell you a little bit about them. So let's begin. Let's see which one I want to put first for you. Okay, so we'll just give you the list and I'll kind of go over more of them. So there is American Tower, Digital Realty Trust, Equinox, QTS Realty Trust, SBA Communications, Prologus, Public Storage, Extra Space Storage, Alexander Real Estate Equities, and there's just more and more and more. So as you know, I always give you bonuses. So I'm going to start with this one. It's called Prologus, Prologis, and ticker symbol PLD. PLD. So the reason why I like this one, it has a 5-year annual dividend growth of 9.9%, which is nice. Dividend yield 2.3%. And customers include Amazon, BMW, and logistics company. They have they space to top retailers in the United States, Japan, and Europe, which I like. And they're in industrial property space. So and it's approximately a $57 billion REIT, which is nice. And it also acquired Liberty Property Trust, what was a competitor with a very similar portfolio. And take a look at that one if you like. And remember, it is a cautious year because of real estate with your tenants. Are they able to pay the lease? Are they going to stay in business? And will the economy ever get better? Can we ever go to a restaurant or go to shopping in a brick and mortar store? Are we always going to be online? So here's one, Well Tower, ticker symbol WELL, WELL. And this one is interesting because it's a healthcare, and they do senior housing, nursing facilities, outpatient medical properties, and so senior living accounts. So if you're interested in that area, take a look at that. And the 5-year dividend growth is approximately around 1.8. The dividend yield is 4.2%. So, and the market value is in approximately $33.9 billion. So take a look at that one if you like. And let's see. Okay, maybe you might be interested in this one. WP Carey. WP Carey, ticker symbol WPC. W as in win, P as in perfect, and C as in cat. And they are primarily the triple net single tenant leases. So, but this one is not just retail, which I like. It has a mix of retail, industrial, and warehouse, and office, and some other. So that could be interesting because you're not just stuck in the retail. And they do have some stuff overseas in Europe, and so they're an international. And 99% of their leases have contractual rent increases, and so that might be, it's a favorite of investors, and you might want to take a look at that one. So WP Carey, dividend yield 4.9, I think I told you that. All right, WP Carey. Could be interesting to take a look at further. Realty O, I think everyone knows of the Realty O. Realty Income, ticker symbol O. And it has the Walgreens and the 7-Elevens and the FedEx, and they are triple net agreements. And So everyone loves that traditionally, but what if anybody goes under? What if we can't go into our brick and mortar stores? Will we ever be able to, go back to going to places and feeling comfortable? Are we always going to shop online? So that's the big question. And we pray and hope that everyone can build an immunity, however you can do it. And a flu season is coming up, so you're going to have to go to your Walgreens and get your prescriptions. And we love, going to our brick and mortar stores to get our toilet paper, our toothpaste, our hair coloring, our makeup, our cotton balls, our prescriptions. But so that's the Realty O, and it is very well known that it's a monthly dividend where it calls itself the Monthly Dividend Company. And it has delivered 592 consecutive monthly dividends. So if you want to take a look at that one, a lot of people are taking a look at that one. And I myself bought one. We're beginners, but on our way to be moguls. Okay, this one you might be interested in as an apartment renter. Mid-America Apartment Communities, MAA, ticker symbol. M as in mighty, A as in awesome, A as in awesome. And it has apartment communities in the Mid-Atlantic, Southeast, Southwest, Florida, Texas, and North Carolina. And it has 305 apartment communities as of now. But so if you want to take a look at that, especially if you believe that people will be able to pay their rent, dividend yield 2.8%, and it has a 5-year annual dividend growth of 5.7%. So, and the market value is $15.4 billion. Billions. We love that because us moguls. Okay, I'm going to give you another health one. Health Peak Properties. Health Peak Properties. Ticker symbol PEAK, P-E-A-K. And they, once again, do senior housing, medical offices, life science buildings in San Francisco, Boston, and San Diego. They have a 4.3% dividend. And so that might be something interesting for you to take a look at. The market value is $17 billion approximately as of today, or a couple months ago because I do my research. So Duke Realty, not to be confused with Duke Energy. So there's Duke Realty, DRE. And it's an industrial space, and they're distribution centers, logistic facilities. So you might want to take a look at that. They have more than 500 facilities, like 155 million square feet. So take a look at that one. The dividend yield is 2.7%. Market value is approximately $12.8 billion. And these are all approximately because it changes every day. And the last time you check, that's why I got to check every day. Okay, Boston Properties. We all know Boston can be expensive rent. So let's check this one out. BXP, ticker symbol, B as in boy, X as in X-ray, P as in Paul. And they're called King of the Office Space. So that's what Boston Properties is. They have prime properties like in New York City, we know is expensive. Boston expensive. Washington, D.C. expensive. San Francisco expensive. And L.A., we all know expensive. So it has approximately 196 properties, and everyone says this one includes Times Square Tower in New York City. Woo! The Prudential Center in Boston. So you might want to take a look at that one, because maybe you just are calculating things. Oh, these people have to have high wealth to live in these expensive cities, but there's no guarantee of that because there's all kind of people living everywhere. So the market value is $21.1 billion, dividend yield 2.8%. All right, let's see. I'll give you another good one. Oh yeah, Site Centers, ticker symbol SITC, Site Centers. And this is a shopping center, and they own the open air shopping centers, and they have grocery centers. So, the trend is you have to see if you're comfortable with shopping centers. If say in the future they're not going to have shopping centers, they're going to be more online, they can turn that into a park. They can turn that to whatever they need to turn it to, even a warehouse, because Amazon needs warehouses, and anyone that does, you got to have a warehouse for all your products, especially if you're online. So I'm gonna break down a couple more for you for the bonus for those who are listening. Some that you probably haven't heard of and you might be interested in. So I think I told you Alexander Real Estate Equities. They do healthcare. Ticker symbol ARE. A is in awesome, R is in rich, E is in excellent. So dividend yield approximately 2.9%. So they do acute care hospitals, life science, medical office, and some senior housing. So take a look at that. So extra space storage. Well, if people are going to be moving with their boyfriends, their moms, their dads, their friends, roommates, they might need some to put their stuff in storage if everyone's going to be downsizing and just moving in with people. So extra space storage. So you might want to take a look at that. It's just self-storage, basically. And let's see. Take a look at that one. Public storage, PSA, public storage. So, it's known as one of the biggest self-storage REITs, and dividend yield is approximately around 4%. So take a look at that one. SBA Communications, SBAC, ticker symbol, SBAC. I'm giving you this one because it's in the tower segment, and you might want to take a look at some of the cell tower real estates, because that could be interesting. You're like, wow, a cell tower for phones. Yeah. They charge people to use those cell towers. It's like rent. So you might want to take a look at that one and see if you like that one. Once again, SBAC, ticker symbol. American Tower Corp, AMT, ticker symbol. A is in awesome, M is in mighty, T is in tall. It's another a wireless broadcast tower. So some people might think this because you need your phones, you need your internet, and it is one of the largest global REITs with 180,000 towers. Can you imagine 180,000 towers charging people, like, quote unquote, rent to use the towers? And they are in several countries, including U.S., Brazil, France, and India. So their yield is about 1.9% annually. So check a look at that one, American Tower Corp, if you're interested in cell phone. Okay, Digital Realty Trust, DLR, D is in Dave, L is in Larry, R is in Rich, and this one is a data center. Well, computers, data centers, we all know with Zoom and all these things, online clouds, technology. Somebody needs a data center to store all that stuff in your phones. Like, update your cloud. And I'm like, oh no, I'll just delete, because everyone wants your money. So take a look at that one. And the yield is 3.3%, and so you might want to take a look at Digital Realty Trust, because that could be interesting to get you new ways of thinking for real estate if you don't want to go in a real estate apartment or commercial. Equinox, EQIX, is a data center, and they have the world's largest network of interconnected data centers, and they are in America, Europe, Asia. So I like that that's international, in case you want to look at one that's international. And the yield is about approximately 1.7%. So take a look at that one. And I think I'll give you one or two more since you've been on the podcast with me, because I always give you bonuses. And thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you for generous donations. Thank you for clicking the links below. Get your free stock with Robinhood. Get your free stock at Webull. Check out a book of mine that I wrote. Check out another podcast that hit #1 around the world in trending book readings. Okay, so QTS Realty Trust. Ticker symbol QTS. So this is a data center, and you might want to check out that. It has like over 7 million square feet of data space in North America and Europe. And, we all know there's a boosted demand for cloud and data and Zoom space. If everyone's working remote, you really, really might want to check out some of these interesting REITs. And let's see, the dividend yield is 3.4%. So that's nice. I like that. So these are some of the top REIT stocks that I thought that you might be interested in and taking a look at, and especially the time that we're living in. Just do your due research and listen to the news, read the Barron's, read the Forbes, read the Morningstar, read the Yahoo Finance, read the Google Finance, listen to what the top analysts are saying, and talk to your financial broker. I'm not a financial broker. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Thanks so much.